So I'm going to take you through a modified version of the McGill Big 3 warm-up. This is a great warm-up before doing any compound lifts. In fact, it's something that I would push on anyone to do a couple of times a week if you want to have a nice, healthy and stable spine for the rest of your life, which I'm sure you do. First thing we need to do is a plank for about 30 seconds, into a side plank for about 15 to 30 seconds, nice straight line all the way from my foot up to my shoulder. Now the whole idea with this mobilization and stabilization drill is basically to create rigidity throughout your entire core and midsection before you do any heavy lifting. So warm-ups should be specific. So if you're going to be going into some squatting, you're going to do some squatting before your heavy lifting. If you're going to be doing some deadlifting, you're going to do a light variation of a hip hinge. Same for bench press, you're going to do a light variation of a push-up or something along the lines. The main thing here though, we basically create a bit of a general prep first before you do any of your specific work. You will usually see this before any heavy lower compound day. So if that's a heavy lower body day, you will usually see this in the app to be done just beforehand. Third exercise, we have a dead bug here, focusing on pressing that lower back into the floor, teaching ourselves how to keep a nice neutral core position. Last of the four, we're going to get you into a bird dog. So neutral spine. I always like to think about trying to balance a glass of water on my lower back throughout the entire set. If you're creating a massive arch in your lower back every time you're extending your arm and leg, we are not creating enough stability. So focus on nice slow movements. When you're bringing your hand all the way out and kicking your leg back, you're thinking about somebody pulling you from both ends and focusing on keeping super balanced. This circuit should be repeated 3 times. Afterwards, you should feel loosey-goosey, ready to lift some heavy shit in the gym. And if it takes you any longer than 6 minutes to do in total, you are taking too long. Lastly, I just want to say, if you want to do some jumping jacks and some mountain climbers and some things you like to do, that's fantastic. But just remember, a warm-up is in place to actually serve a purpose, which is to get you ready for the session ahead. So it's not a case of being fun or exciting, it's just a case of doing it.